Hey guys, it is Jennifer and I have a video today talking to you about some eyebrow pencils I've been testing. I am doing it in this format because I want to show you some colors and get up close and personal with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so this has been the eyeshadow product. Now, you guys remember, if you've been with me for a while, I did an eyeshadow series. Why do I keep saying eyeshadow? An eyebrow pencil series, testing different pencils on my channel once before. And this was the winner chicken dinner. I just loved this Milani Brow Precision, and I've been using it almost every day since. So let me go ahead and swatch this color for you. So I basically have gotten to a point where I no longer love this brow pencil. I still love the color, and this is part of my challenge with brow pencils is I am a very dark brown, almost black. I mean, it's very close, but it's very cool toned. There's no warmth in my brows at all. So finding that color without it being black has been a challenge. So the reason that I am no longer loving this brow product so much is because I find that, I don't know if they did a formula change or if my brows have changed, but you can't really comb through without it just basically disappearing. So you're combing through, you're diffusing, and as you can see, you're left with holes, you're left with some of it just going right away. So I need something with a bit more staying power than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back so we can look at some swatch comparisons, but I've been testing some. So I wanted to give you my thoughts on the ones that I've been testing. So I want to start with this Sephora brow pencil. I picked this up in the VIB sale and I've tested it quite a few times. I think I can actually give my thoughts on this now. So this is in the color chocolate brown. So let's go ahead and compare the color first of all. I had hoped that this would be a great color match. And it is very good. You can see it is very close to the Milani, but it is a little bit warmer. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but in real life, I tried to see if I can pull back on that some, but hopefully you can see this is a bit warmer than this is. So I don't love that. The other thing is when we do our little scratch test, this too moves a lot, and I need something that's going to hold still in my brows. So I'm not loving this one. I do love the size of it. I think size comparison wise, it is very close to the Milani, which is very nice. Let me get those side by side. So you can see pencil, very close, very similar, but it's a bit warmer, and two, it tends to move around a lot. So I'm looking for something, again, with more staying power than that. It says it's waterproof, some of these. This one says it's waterproof, and I don't know, like maybe it is, but it's not brush proof. So I just went ahead and darkened that again so we could continue to see that. But yeah, it's a bit warmer, and also it doesn't hang around. It's not as still as I need it. All right, so the next one that I want to look at is the Sephora Insta Brow Wax Pencil. So first of all, size-wise, that is a big boy. So I don't know why it's so large, but it is huge. And that also means that the angled pencil itself is very huge as well. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in there. So this one is very cool toned, and hopefully you'll see that next to that warmer Sephora one. Oh man, I broke it. No! Dang it. I think I can reattach it. Give me a second here. Yeah. So you're already seeing probably one of the greatest problems with this product, and that's that it is so soft. So I'm just gonna, I've reattached it in there because it's kind of like Play-Doh. But it is so soft, and that's because of the wax in the product. Gosh, I hope that this is, there we go, got it. Okay. So, and you can see these color differences now as well. I'm sorry that wasn't great from the beginning, but you can see the red that's in there now. So this is a very cool toned, which I don't mind, but that waxy formula, it's a bigger pencil, which I also don't necessarily mind, but this one also moves around a lot. Like, it's just crazy how much that you can just barely brush through and it's gone. So because of that, this is also not my dream pencil. I'm going to go ahead and just add some more of that. Now, I'll use it because I'm not going to waste the money that I paid for it, but as you can see, it's still moving around a lot. So that one is my experience with that one. And that's also true on my brows as well. It's moving around that much also. All right, so then I want to talk about, let's go into this Anastasia. I got this as a sample. This is the Brow Definer Triangular Brow, and this is in the color medium brown. By the way, that last one, I don't know if I said the color, but that was soft charcoal in the Sephora. So this is medium brown. So this is kind of what started me wanting to compare these. This is also a triangular. Now, I do not have the Brow Wiz. I've never, in fact, used the Brow Wiz. So if it's amazing and I'm just like totally missing the best thing, fair enough. I've never tried it. I wouldn't have tried this one if it didn't come free in a thing, just because they're so expensive. But here's the Anastasia. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I loved this product. I loved it. And as you can see, it's still wiping down. I mean, I'm still able to brush and it is moving. It is definitely moving, but less so than the others. And I find that's even more so when you have kind of hair that's also in there that's blocking the way a little bit. So, I mean, that one sticks around a little bit more. I love this pencil. I've really enjoyed using it. And I find the staying power pretty great, to be honest, but it's so expensive and I just don't want to pay that. So that's I kind of wanted to find that in another one of these more affordable options, but I don't think it was at Sephora. Finally, this is the Ulta Beauty Sculpting Brow Pencil in the color dark brown. And much like the Anastasia, I would say this is about a dupe, and it's trying to be a dupe because it's got that same shape. And I have to say, now, you have to press just a little bit harder to get the same color payoff. It is also very cool tone brown. And this one, much like the Anastasia, I'm pretty impressed with, if not even more. And as you can see, I'm brushing. And yes, it is definitely wearing away a bit, but it's not as insane as the others. And I'm going to try this all together in a second, but this one is the one that I'm most impressed with, that I find has so far the greatest staying powder. The greatest that I'm finding so far has the greatest staying power on my eyes. So let's go ahead and brush all of these all together down the line. You can already see. So, I don't know. This Sephora wax one, I just feel like has zero staying powder. Why do I keep saying powder? Zero staying power. So you can see here, the Ulta has the most, then the Anastasia. The others, I mean, this Sephora does better than the other Sephora for sure. And I'm not being gentle right now. I mean, my skin's actually turning a bit red. So, in conclusion, I find that this is doing a good job mimicking what I'm experiencing on my eyes. So, the Milani, it does not have the staying powder that does not have the staying power that I wish. The Sephora, the same. This Sephora is completely not it. The Anastasia does pretty good, but honestly, this Ulta this is the one that I'm most impressed with. So again, this is the Ulta Sculpting Brow Pencil. I'm going to keep testing these, but that's the one that's impressed me the most. And also, I really love the fact that it is a good brown match that's cool toned. But yeah, I find that, and I'm like really pressing right now. And as you can see, I'm definitely picking some up and moving it. But there's also some residual that's sticking around. It's a battle there to get it removed. It's not just wiping right away like that one does. That one just gone. Milani, it has better than the Sephora, definitely. This Sephora, same. So those two I really feel like are very similar. The Anastasia is better than the others, and again, the Ulta I'm impressed with. So yeah, so that's again my experience on the eyes, is I find the Ulta to be really good so far. So let me know in the comments down below if you've tested these, if you have other affordable options that you want me to test or would be interested in seeing a review, because I'm always determined to find a great brow pencil that doesn't cost a fortune. It's just one of those products you have to buy over and over, and I'd rather spend as less as possible on it. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope everybody's doing great, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!